Is it time to buy or sell the Children's Place stock? In this video, we're diving deep into the Children's Place. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 5th of September 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 29th of August, 2025, our system has ranked the Children's Place as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 4.33. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a gain of 7.3%. This equates to an average return of 1.46% per day since its designation as a buy candidate. The stock currently resides in the midst of a broad and weak upward trend in the short term, indicating a potential for further growth within this trend. The present 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 5.47% over the next 3 months, with a potential return fluctuating between negative 21.25% and 38.25%. In the context of a longer time frame, our 12-month analysis projects a change of negative 63.97%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a complete loss to negative 56.82% over the upcoming year. This would translate to a future price range somewhere between $0 and $2.35. Our latest daily update for the Children's Place includes the headline, "The Children's Place Inc. stock upgraded from hold accumulate to buy candidate after Friday trading session." The Children's Place Inc. stock price gained 2.26% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 5th of September, 2025, rising from $5.32 to $5.44. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 5.15% with a day low at $5.25 and a day high of $5.52. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 23.08% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, with 400,000 more shares traded than the day before. In total, 1 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $6,010,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $19.74, while the lowest price was $3.66. Currently, the price is 72.44%, or $14.30, below the 52-week high, and 96.63%, or $156.21, below the all-time high on the 16th of January, 2018, when the price reached $161.65. The Children's Place released its results for the second quarter of fiscal 2025 today, providing the latest insight into a multi-quarter turnaround. Over the past year, the chain has transitioned to a digital-first omni-channel model, reduced selling, general, and administrative expenses to multi-year lows, and achieved positive operating profitability. These gains have been fueled by margin improvements and a rights offering of $90 million that enhanced liquidity. Indicators of momentum include a multi-season collaboration with Sanrio announced over the summer and selective store expansion, such as a new outlet at Foxwoods, reversing some of the earlier contraction in their footprint. However, challenges remain. Inventory levels and turnover have been noted as ongoing risks that could put pressure on sales and margins if not addressed. In the short term, shares of PLCE will closely follow today's revenue and margin results as well as guidance. A positive outcome on margins or improvements in inventory could lead to an upward movement in stock price, while disappointing top-line results or increased markdowns could drive the stock lower. Looking ahead, improved liquidity, strategic brand partnerships, and a tighter cost structure could support a higher valuation if the company continues to execute effectively. Maintaining disciplined inventory practices and achieving consistent growth in same-store sales are critical risks that could impact this potential upside. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 10th of February, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned PLCE a negative rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 10th of January, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned PLCE a neutral rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of September, 2024, it was reported that UBS assigned PLCE a neutral rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 11th of June, 2024, it was reported that UBS assigned PLCE a neutral rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 7th of May, 2024, it was reported that Telsey Advisory assigned PLCE a market perform rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned the Children's Place stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for the Children's Place. The Children's Place Inc. stock exhibits buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected at $5.06 and $4.88. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The volume of trades is increasing alongside the price, which is considered a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also emerged, potentially impacting short-term performance. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, July 22, 2025, and the stock has since declined by 21.61%. Further drops are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals that may interest you. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots indicated a sell signal 33 days ago. Bollinger Bands indicated a buy signal 4 days ago. Short-term Moving Average signaled a buy 11 days ago. Long-term Moving Average signaled a buy 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 3 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average signaled a buy 8 days ago. Long-term moving average signaled a buy 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 171 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for the Children's Place. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $4.65 and $4.15. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, the Children's Place Inc. finds support just below today's level at $4.65. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $4.15 and $4.13. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicated by its volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated 270 cents between its high and low, representing a change of 5.15%. For the last week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 8.69%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for the Children's Place, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of September, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the Children's Place. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for the Children's Place is at $5.71. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, the Children's Place encounters its first support level at $4.65. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for the Children's Place from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 20th of August, 2025, Sure Jared conducted an insider purchase of 80,000 shares of common stock with a par value of 10 cents per share. On the same day, Lima Genhu Claudia conducted an insider purchase of 100,000 shares of common stock, also with a par value of 10 cents per share. Additionally, on the 20th of August, 2025, Umair Muhammad purchased 160,000 shares of common stock at the same par value. That day, Sept John conducted an insider purchase of 100,000 shares of common stock with a par value of 10 cents per share. Earlier, on the 31st of March, 2025, Sept John had conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock with the same par value. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 4.395. In total, insiders purchased 13,479,810 shares and sold 8,870,960 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $5.14. Reflecting a decrease of 5.54%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. Furthermore, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 32 days ago. Is the Children's Place stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, alongside a generally positive trend, suggest that now might be an opportune moment to consider purchasing this stock. There is a reasonable expectation for the Children's Place Incorporated stock to perform well in the near future. We have revised our assessment of this stock from a hold to a buy recommendation since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and price movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 8th of September, we anticipate that the Children's Place will open lower by 4 cents and begin trading at $5.40. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at StockInvest.